today we don't have much going on. I just have a few things, just touch up, which of course these might be a couple videos together, just because these are just small things that, just the small things make the big detail. So today I'm going ahead and I'm working on the diesel behind me. As you can see, I got the hood up. I just washed it, which is why it's so clean. My plan is I do need to do oil change, which I do have the supplies here. It's just getting to that step of stop being lazy and going ahead to do it. But right now, I changed my mind, which I was going to do it today. But I'm just going to do light maintenance, which I was just, filling up the window wash fluid. And now I'm going to be painting my window visors. Now with this truck, it came with two. But I'll show you in a second. The color is kind of a clear burgundy color, and with the truck being blue, I mean, of course it doesn't make the biggest difference, but I'm going to paint them black, and that should definitely give it a little more aggressive look, which I still have to purchase the rear two visors, since this is a crew cab. Again, it just didn't come with them, so that's what Darius is going to be doing now. As you can tell, I mean, it's about 7, 8 o'clock right now. The sun's still out, so who knows what else I'll be doing. Around here, I do have a couple trees that drop sap, and they kind of murder these paint jobs. So I've been trying to find like a solvent, which is kind of hard to find, that actually gets rid of sap. There's a lot of stuff that says they do, but the sap out here is like outrageous, and it just sticks to the paint job like glue. So I've been spending about an hour, which is kind of the reason why I don't want to do the oil change, because I've been just lazy. So I'm just going to be still detailing the truck, which I shouldn't do the inside, since I don't think I ever vacuumed the inside since I purchased the truck. But other than that, and I'll be doing the window visors. You can see right here, this is the burgundy style, which again, it is clear, but it's not anywhere nice of a color. So that's what we'll be doing. Alright, so here we all set up. I just got this cardboard down. This is the one driver side visor, so it's removed. And again, if I zoom in, you can kind of see the amber color of it, and I'll be showing a picture, showing the video of it when it's completed. Again, I'll do one side at a time. Actually, you know what? Alright, so here we go. Got both of them all set up, and we're going to knock this out in a couple seconds, hopefully. So for those that can relate, working on cars can get pretty lonely if you ain't got a friend. But out here in Jersey, we got a couple guys that are always down to work on cars. And no matter what, they are always down to commit. And I just want to show you my homies right here. Oh, let me zoom in on you. There he is right there. He's always down to chill in the garage, no matter what. I believe he got a friend too. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get his friend. There's another one over there too. What's up, little fella? Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, they're always down here. Like I said, no matter what you need help, they're always down to give you a hand. They ain't got nothing going on. Everybody else. Alright, besides that, so back to this. They are painted gloss black. With the light, it might be a little shittier. Let me see if I can get some extra lighting. There we go. So painted them gloss black. I mean, they didn't have to be perfect. Just I was tired of that royal red or burgundy red color. Not too bad. I mean, of course, there's imperfection. I didn't sand it down or anything. I'm just trying to get it in, get it done, and get it out. So I'm still debating if I should flip it to the other side and paint the inside, which I know you guys watching probably like, don't half-ass it, which, most likely I'm probably gonna end up just doing it. In the meantime, I was polishing my wheels, and I was spraying Rain-X on my windshield, just in case for a bad day. But other than that, just one. Alright guys, so here we are. I got my truck pulled up as close as possible, because today is the day that we're going to see if the turbo needs to be replaced. At the moment, it is really hot. I did drive this truck earlier today, so I'm trying to let it cool off as much as possible. I kind of got it, as tucked away as I could in the shade. So, I'm just at the point where it's just down to getting dirty and hopefully not burning myself. So, I want to take out, of course, this is just an air valve. This is the air filter itself, so I want to unclamp all this, take out the whole intake assembly, and then hopefully I can just take a look at the impeller and see how worn down it is, which you can see the turbo all the way in the back, which is probably a better view from over here. So it is in a tough spot to get to, which is not too bad to get to. It's just going to be a lot of climbing and reaching, I guess you could say. Alright, so here we are, day 2. Last time we were looking at the truck, we were going over some things that we just need to look over, some maintenance things. So everything over here is all put back together from what it was. I took apart the hot side intercooler. I didn't take the cold side off. I want to take it off now because I think there might be a leak here also, which is definitely one there. Which you can see I tried to just cheaply put duct tape on it, which I know wasn't gonna work, but temporarily just I had to put the truck back together. I do have these on order. I'm just waiting for them to come in, but I plan on getting a new turbo because after taking it apart, I know there is in and out shaft play, so I'm trying to see if I can get one as soon as possible. I don't know how soon, but I'm gonna go from there. Today what we do have scheduled is I got my intake, my whole intake for the turbo, and it recently came in, so I want to take everything back apart, which is the oil filter which needed to be replaced, and all this piping right here, which will all get relocated or discarded. So everything is hot at the moment. Of course, I let the truck sit for, I would say, 2 hours, but still super hot. My plan was before just to go over the truck, since I'm not much of a diesel mechanic and very unknowledgeable of the diesel industry, but I'm learning every step as we go. So I just wanted to go over a few things that looked like they needed to be checked. So, and that was the air filter, this cup link, the cup link down there, and this actual piping right here, which is known to crack on the 6.0. So just daily maintenance. The truck has over 165,000 miles on it. I purchased with 153, so I mean, I just need to go over a few things just to stay on top of it, to make sure what I need to do and what is wrong with the truck. Alright, so in this box I started opening everything, and here is the kit that I will be installing. Fair warning, this is not a sinister diesel part. This is just a regular old intake system I got off eBay. Not too expensive. I think it cost me like 120 bucks. I'm not looking like to make this truck a show truck. I don't need all this name brand stuff. I will save that for the car in general. So I mean, so all in all, for the money I paid for this, I mean, it looks not too cheap, I would say. I mean, of course, again, this is just an intake. It's not like it's a turbo or injectors or something that's really major. So it should do me right. I mean, you can see some of the imperfections in the paint here, in the liner, but that's stuff that you're not going to see once everything is put together. So I mean, to me, I mean, for the price I paid, I would definitely give this, I would say a 5 out of maybe 6 out of 10 stars. I mean, again, the welds look pretty nice. It doesn't look like it's gonna, break. It's not plastic. It's definitely high quality stuff. but for a fraction of the cost. Alright, so finally pulling out the filter. Of course, it's getting easier and easier the more you do it. Of course, you just want to unlock these latches here, try to pull it out the way and get it out the way. There's like a lip here and there that the air filter kind of slides under, so you just move it out of the way. And then there's two teeth on the bottom on this side, here and here, that you just got to pop out the way. So once you do that, you can go ahead and grab this out. You can see there's two notches here that it lays in, and then this is the two teeth. And of course, this one is missing the line. It wasn't for me. I guess in the previous owner, I guess, did that when they replaced it. I don't know. It doesn't look like it was ever replaced, but I mean, this is how it looks now. Once it looks like this, you need to replace your filter. Alright guys, so everything is all disconnected. I started to put the turbo coupling back on for the intake, but I did want to give you guys an update. So with this style eBay intake, so far the only issues I had was the mass flow air sensor was not fitting in the actual hole they have here. So mine is not sitting flush as I wanted to. It doesn't look like it's going to leak, but I'm definitely going to take it back apart and try to see if I can fit it better. So that's one con on this intake, but so far the process seems to be going well, other than this hiccup. It is far in there as possible, so it doesn't look like there is much of a seal going on. I mean, sorry, much of a leak going on. But it's just kind of shitty how that ended up. But other than that, that's how it looks so far. I'm going ahead to hook up the piping over there, and we should be good to go. Alright guys, so just finished the install. It wasn't too hard to complete, but if I had to rate this intake, I would say I would give it overall with installation and quality, it would probably be maybe a 4 or 5 out of 10. I mean, it's not bad. It definitely gets the job done. But with this one issue with this sensor, which I don't think is going to cause a problem, but I just wasn't happy that, you know, I kind of had to grind it out a little bit. But for, you know, $100, I can't complain. You know, if I do hate it, I can always replace it in the future. But so far, like I said, at the end of the video, you would just want to make sure, or at the end of the install, you definitely want to make sure that all the bolts are tightened, everything's mounted up properly. You know, give it a good shake, make sure all the couplings are in, space them out correctly to give them enough space so they don't pop loose. You know, actually on the coupling and on the turbo, which you can see back there. So I'm not complaining. So next things on the list is to replace the intakes, intercooler piping. So stay tuned for that. Comment, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content.